G'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today from my locals community with your daily dose of business inspiration. Come on over and join me at askcharlieleetham.locals.com. You can join the community for free. You can become a supporter to access supporter-only content, comment on existing threads, create your own threads, and of course, it helps me to keep creating this type of content, my interview podcasts, and my tutorials. Today, I want to talk about something a little different. Topic number 167, finding inspiration in nature. Now, this is a little different to what I've done previously, and it is going to challenge me a little as I talk about it. So let's just dive into it, shall we? So it's finding inspiration in nature. What does it mean? What do I mean by that? Well, let's talk about how nature itself can inspire creativity and innovation to start with, shall we? So observing natural patterns, that's the first way that nature has and does inspire creativity and innovation. And the example I'm going to give of that is the Fibonacci sequence. All those lovely spirals that we see, Fibonacci sequences, basically. It inspires design and problem-solving approaches in business. We can talk about learning from ecosystems. So ecosystems demonstrate the importance of balanced cooperation and adaptation, offering valuable lessons from business strategies. Yeah, I'm reading from my notes. I'm sorry. But yeah, ecosystems, sort of the term economy comes from ecosystems as well. But I wanted to give you a couple of an example of that. And the best one I can give you is symbiosis and collaboration, because that was an interesting one for me. And you talk about symbiosis and collaboration, you get the fish that live in the coral and cleans the coral, and in return the coral protects the fish from the predators. You've got fish that live on other fish and clean them, and as a result they get their feed because they're eating off the stuff that comes off of those fishes. You've got animals that live on top of other animals that they grow, and as they grow, or as the other animal they're on grows, so do they. So symbiosis and collaboration. In terms of business, sorry, I kind of muffed all that up, but in terms of business, we talk about doing strategic partnerships and joint ventures, and that's the same sort of thing, symbiosis and collaboration. How can one organization benefit from another in a win-win situation? The other thing that we can do is, the other thing that nature inspires us to do is we can harness what they call biophilia. It's a big word. What does it mean? It means that we're going to incorporate the natural elements in the workplace which can boost creativity, productivity, and well-being. Now, the example I can give you of that, and I had to go and look up a lot of this stuff, so I found it fascinating. The Amazon spheres in Seattle. The concept and design of these spheres are 3 glass domes that serve as unique office space for Amazon employees. So we're talking about Amazon, the company, not Amazon, the forest, right? The design incorporates over 40,000 plants from 30 countries, and it creates a lush indoor rainforest environment for its employees. So they work in glass domes, but rather than it just being an office environment, with desks and walls, they actually work in nature. Now, I can't imagine anything better, to be perfectly honest. It's one of the things I really love about what I do, is that I can go, and if I want, I can go and sit outside and sit by a creek or a lake or a river and hear it running by while I'm creating. I can go and sit out in the sunshine. If it's raining, I can put up an awning and go and sit outside and just watch the rain fall. So for me, that's a big one. So harnessing biophilia. So let's talk about let's talk about applying some of those metaphors to entrepreneurship. So, adaptability of the species. Just as species adapt to their environment, businesses have to adapt to market change and customer needs. So, there's a metaphor that we can put together there. The growth of trees. Trees grow stronger and more resilient over time, symbolizing how businesses can grow sustainably through steady investment and development. So, yeah, a lot of trees take a long time to get as big and as strong as they are. Businesses are the same. And symbiosis, just to go back to the one that I was using earlier, symbiotic relationships in nature illustrate the benefits of partnerships and collaborations in business. So, there's the metaphors we can draw from it. How can we integrate inspired principles into our business? Well, nature walks and retreats are the first one. So encourage regular nature walks and retreats to spark creativity and provide mental clarity. You have heard me talk about the fact that when you get stressed or when you just need to get some space, go out and touch some grass. I will take my shoes off, and go and put my feet on fresh grass just to ground myself. So getting out into nature really works. I can assure you that when I get really stressed or my brain isn't working quite as well as I hope it will, I will often just go out and do a walk. I'll go down where I am at the moment. It's just beautiful. The creek's just down here. There's a lovely path that leads through it, and I can go and walk down by it, hear the water running, get the breeze on my face. It's beautiful. Observational learning. Study natural processes and phenomena to find innovative solutions and ideas for business challenges. And I've got a great story that helps that one. It's about biomimicry and product design. I'm going to describe this, and then I'll tell you who it was that used it and what they created, although you might guess from the story. So biomimicry, again, this is kind of like observational learning. Biomimicry involves mimicking natural processes and designs to solve human problems. An example of this is someone had been out walking and they'd noticed the way that burrs stick to animal fur. And the burrs will stick. It's really hard. If you've got an animal, you've got a cat or a dog, and they get out and they get burrs on them, it's really, really hard to get the burrs off of their fur, right? So they created a product. Do you know what that product was? Velcro. And Velcro was created by Swiss engineer George de Mestral after he observed this during a nature walk. And it led to the creation of Velcro, which is now used globally and pretty much endemically everywhere. I know we've got Velcro shoes, got Velcro tabs on our clothing. I've got Velcro ties that I tie all my cables up with because it's so much easier. So that's how nature inspired one of the world's most revolutionary, I think, revolutionary products. What is it you do to help bring nature into your business? How do you use nature to become inspired or gain inspiration? Have you even thought about that? Because I know I hadn't thought about it past I need to go out for a walk and go and touch some grass. I did know about the Fibonacci sequence, of course, but I don't design things like that. So it wasn't something that really hit me. But some of these other things I'm looking at going, yeah, we can manage that. So what about you guys? What can you do within your businesses that will allow you to be inspired by nature and improve as you go? Let me know what you think. Come across to Locals, askcharlyleetham.locals.com. Leave your conversation there. We can get into it. You can refute things I've said. You can challenge them. I love to have conversations. I'm going to say debates, friendly debates. I don't like it when it gets nasty, but we can have friendly debates about things. It's always good. Please leave a review for this video so people know whether it's good or not, whether I know it's good or not, whether you're interested in this type of content or not. Remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you find out when I put up more content. Maybe share this episode with a friend, and I will see you all tomorrow for topic number 168, the power of visualization.